everyone, Karen here. Welcome to KWL Style. On this channel, I'm sharing my way of making recipes simple and delicious. I'm also sharing some organizing tips for around the house and some other lifestyle content. Today, I'm going to make a simple yet delicious recipe for Scarborough Fair Turkey Burgers. And yes, if you are a Simon & Garfunkel aficionado, then you know that means it has parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. You will also want to have a yellow onion on hand for this recipe, and of course, a pound of ground turkey. Now, what I've done today is I've just taken my spices and already put them into this cup. I used a tablespoon of parsley, a tablespoon of rosemary, a tablespoon of thyme, and just about a half a teaspoon of sage powder. I also used fresh ground salt and pepper, about 4 turns of salt and about 5 to 6 turns of pepper. Now, the first thing we're going to do is chop half of the yellow onion to mix in with the ground. Okay, so we just want to peel our onion and then we can chop it. So you want to take your yellow onion, peel it and cut it in half, and then chop half of it to be able to mix in with the ground turkey. So when I handle raw meat or poultry or fish, I like to wear gloves, non-latex nitrile gloves. So especially with the ground turkey, so that to really work through the seasonings and the onion into the ground turkey, I prefer to wear the gloves. I use white ground turkey, 93% lean. So there's just a little bit of fat to keep it juicy, yet not too much fat. Okay, so you put your ground turkey right into the bowl, and then we're going to take our seasonings, our herbs, mix that right in, and you just want to work it through so that it gets all mixed through the ground turkey. We take our onion and we add our onion to the mix. Now, onion is optional. I like to put chopped onion in. It just gives it a good flavor and helps to keep the turkey burgers nice and juicy. You can also chop mushrooms and put mushrooms in, whatever you like. And I just want to mix this up good, get the onion all mixed through before we make our 4 patties. Again, this was 1 pound of ground white turkey meat, 93% lean, and we can make 4 turkey burgers out of this. Okay, now kind of pick it up and make it into one big ball, and then just break that in half. And then I take each half, make another little ball, a little bit smaller ball, and I break that in half, and I form the patties in my hand. And I like to make them not too thick, try to get them relatively even, not too thick, so that they'll cook well on my grill pan. I actually looked for a mold. I thought I could find a mold that would just make this simple and easy, and actually the molds seemed like more work than they were worth. It seems much easier to just make a ball, divide it in half, and then in half again, and to take each quarter of it and just form a patty in my hands. Okay, so we've made our patties. We're going to turn our grill pan, our cooktop, onto a medium heat with a grill pan. What I did ahead of time is I rubbed a little bit of oil on it, even though it's a non-stick surface. So we're gonna put our patties there and start cooking. Okay, so we have our 4 patties, and I'm gonna place each one of them onto the pan. The pan is heated up to a medium heat. Turn it on just a few moments before I put the patties on. And I can also reshape them just a little bit when I put them on the pan. We're going to cook them for about 4 to 6 minutes on each side. Okay, so after about 4 to 5 minutes, we're just going to turn them over. You can see there's some nice grill lines on the other side. Okay, and we're going to let them cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, and now after another 4 or 5 minutes, I am going to check the temperature, and I like to use my handy dandy ThermoPro digital thermometer, and they didn't ask me to mention them. I just really like this tool, and I like to share things that I find super useful. So I can just put this in and check the temperature to make sure that for poultry we want to see 165 at least, and these burgers are definitely done. And they look juicy. They look juicy and delicious. Okay, and you can see that the burgers are still just like a little bit juicy, some nice grill lines, and look really delicious. Okay, so now that our turkey burgers are done, there are lots of ways you can serve them, but one of my favorites is to use some honey mustard and avocado and to put it all inside a brioche bun. And today I actually have whole wheat brioche buns. So I just put some honey mustard with my burgers. You can see I have some nice slices here of a perfectly ripe avocado. And then I put my bun on top. Another option is you can put some sauteed mushrooms on it, or mushrooms and avocado. However you like it. You might even want to add some cheese, whatever your preference. And there you go, Scarborough Fair Turkey Burger. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember, you can subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. You can also hit the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.